I always forget to check my checklist, or else I'm kind of too lazy to check it. So I always have things to do. There's one more thing. Let's see, but I gotta wait. Let's see if that's gonna work. 11. How are you? Is that 11? It is 11. Tammy, how are you? Welcome. C, how you doing? Welcome to my live. I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. I'm going to be sharing some original songs with you tonight. As soon as we get everything where it needs to be, I'm still setting things up. Okay, most things are now set up. It's mostly set up. Still, let me see. Let me line up these windows so that they're where they need to be. Oh, that's not the right window. Here's the window. No, that's not the right window either. What are we doing here? What's going on? Oh, I see. Okay. There. No, that's still wrong. Okay, I like this one to be, here, and this one to be here. Okay, now we're almost there. I promise we're almost there. Okay, we're there. We're set up. Aiden, how are you? And thank you for liking the live. And Ash. And Gabs. Gabs, how are you? Is Gabs still here? Let's see if I can see. Is Gabs still here? Oh, now what I do, I just clicked on the wrong thing and now my windows just went. I don't want, okay, there we go. Oh, thank you so much for the Rosa, Aiden. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for the love. I'm here to do some original songs tonight. I'm just, now my windows are not lined up again. There we go. So, I don't know. Should I get started? Oh, thank you, Aiden, so much. I'm going to pin your comment. Hopefully that will attract more people when they see that. I haven't quite started. I guess I sort of decided what song I'm going to start with tonight because I'm kind of celebrating. My wife just got home. She's been out of town. So I've got this song that I wrote about us. And maybe that's a good one to start with. This is a celebration and a tribute to our long-standing relationship that started under unlikely circumstances, but has stood the test of time. So, all right, without any further ado, wait a second. Sorry, a little bit more ado because my windows are, oh, hey, Nabs, how are you? Hey, you know, I'm in a talent show tomorrow night. By the way, I am in a talent show tomorrow night. The Talenture agency, Talenture's Got Talent, from 6 to 9 p.m. I get to do one song. They won't tell me exactly what time I'm on, but please come join and support me. And it's on only on the platform starting with the letter T, the vertical platform. But I'm thinking I get one song, and I'm thinking maybe of doing one more song about peace as my one song. But anyway, I'm going to start off tonight with a song about my wife and myself. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow, when so many years have flown, look around at this place that we call home. Here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. Addie, thank you, and Aiden for the roses. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Through those times when it all seemed way too much, and it felt just had enough. Still, here we are. Cry or laugh at the things we did back then. Still, it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. Thank you, Joe Sophie. How are you? So I'm going to pin this again as long as I can. As long as it'll let me pin the comment a second time, I'm going to do that. And now my windows are no longer aligned. Oh, thank you so much, Diesel Lev? Thank you so much. So for those just joining, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. I'm sharing original songs with you. So if you like that song, I wrote it. And if you didn't like that song, I still wrote it. So tomorrow, Evie, how are you? Janelle, how are you? So tomorrow night, as I mentioned, I'm a finalist. Megan, how are you? Megan or Megan, I don't know. But how are you? So I'm a finalist in the Talenters Got Talent show tomorrow night. That was actually the song I auditioned with. So now, Buck, thank you for liking the live and hospice. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Tatum, how are you? So that was the song I auditioned with. I'm thinking of doing this song tomorrow night. You know, I have one song, I get 3 minutes. I get to do one song, and I hope you'll be there to support me. I don't know exactly which time, so just tune in between 6 and 9 p.m. on the vertical platform starting with the letter T. And I'm thinking of doing this song, and you know, it's a message song. I get one song, and I can either do a love song or a message song. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. Thank you, Ale. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing, but if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. It shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Oh, thank you so much, Jasmine, for the heart me. And thank you so much, Bach and Billy, for the nice comment, which I will pin. And Lacey, thank you for the shares. And let's see, what else? Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe doing that song tomorrow night. For those of you who just joined, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. I'm sharing an original song for you tomorrow night. I have been chosen as a finalist in the Talent Shores Got Talent contest. And it goes from 6 to 9. So please join in. It's a multi-guest event. I will be one of many guests. And I'll get to do one song. They won't tell me in advance exactly what time. But I am finalist number 3, so hoping that means I go third, but I don't know. They say it's going to be random. But if you can come support me during that, that would be totally awesome. And you get to hear some many other talented performers. And that's only on the platform whose name sounds like a clock. So I hope you will be there. Seth Hilary Jackson, @ Seth Hilary Jackson. Secret Society, how are you? And thank you for liking the live. So I'm thinking I'm either going to do that song, or I could do my latest single, which I haven't done yet tonight. It just came out. My latest single is out. Or I could do my previous single, which is like my personal brand song, I feel like. It's like this song is as me as you can probably possibly get, and it's even the title of the song. And hopefully it's you too, because even if the details of my life aren't like yours, this song is an anthem of self-acceptance. And so I'm going to do it now, and then I'll do my latest single. Well, this is actually my 2 singles ago. The singles fly. Time flies when the singles are coming out. And I just finished a brand new song, by the way, and I'm wondering if I should play it for you tonight. It still could have changes to it. Still a few things I'm tweaking, maybe. But, it's brand new and I'm kind of excited about it. I might play it for you later. But anyway, here's another song I'm thinking about doing tomorrow night. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then, I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. Oh, hi Jane. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed. Then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. So, which song should I could do a poll. I don't know how many of you were here for the last two songs, and I can only do a poll on, okay, I'm gonna do a poll. Let's see how to do a poll. Let's see. Poll, where's the polls? I can't find the tools. There it is. Tools. Okay. Let's see. Poll. Where's the poll? Poll. Oh, poll. Here it is. Poll. Okay, so I'm going to do a poll. This is only on the platform whose name sounds like a clock. So the rest of you, please bear with me. But, okay, so which song should I do tomorrow night between One More Song About Peace and Being Me? So I'm going to start the poll, and the, let's see. You can vote based on the emoji. So the laughing emoji is One More Song About Peace, and the crying emoji is Being Me. For tomorrow night, I get one song, laughing, One More Song About Peace, and crying, Being Me. So, and I don't know if you heard both of them. Lacey wants Being Me, but do you know both of those songs? That's the key question. So laughing is I should do One More Song About Peace, and crying is I should do Being Me. We get 27 seconds left in the poll. Laughing, and you can if you have an opinion on the other platforms, just type it in. So tell me, so laughing is One More Song About Peace, crying is Being Me. We've got just one vote so far. And if you're not on that platform where you can do an emoji, just type your preference into the chat. Okay, there's only, that's it. This is the first time the crying emoji has ever won a poll, but it's only one vote, so I don't know. It's, I always have a hard time. I used to do these writers' nights, they call them. And, they usually have 3 or 4 writers on a stage at a time, and they call it a round in Nashville. They call it a round even though it's a line usually. The original round was actually the songwriters were sitting in a circle. But that was at the Bluebird Cafe. They still do it that way. They have the songwriters in a circle. But other places around town, they usually just up on a stage. But they still call it a round. And each songwriter gets usually either 2 or 3 songs. On a good round, you get 3, but sometimes they have so many people you only get 2. Occasionally, well, in Nashville, it's really rare, but occasionally they do 1 song. But anyway, I always hated that because I have to decide. I got so many songs and I can only do 2 or 3. Well, tomorrow night I only get to do 1. So it's really tough to decide. And the other one I'm thinking of doing, maybe I could do a love song. Maybe I could do my latest single. You know, there are a couple of love songs I could do. You're a Diamond, but that one, I looked at the record, and that one's 3 minutes and 22 seconds, so it's too long. So it was between that one and Rembrandt Star, which is under 3 minutes long. So I could do. So now I got 4 choices. I got one more song about peace, being me, my new single, which I'm about to do for you, or a Rembrandt Star. It's like one of those 4. Or maybe the first one I played tonight, you know, Here We Are, because that's the one I actually auditioned with. But anyway, or I could do Dumb and Dumber. That's another one I could do. So I have like 5 different songs. I'm thinking I could do any of those songs. So anyway, here's my latest single, without any ado anymore. We've got enough. We've had so much ado. Oh wait, there's a little more ado coming, because I just want to make sure. So this song, oh wait, this is the wrong version. So you know, this song actually, this is a song about, you know, being creative, and then, well, it's not really writer's block. It's like procrastination, and a fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. No, you're the sweetest. I'm going to pin your comment. So, but then, you know, I actually have a song about being too depressed to write a song. So this song was about being too, like, afraid and fear of failure to write a song. So I thought, maybe I should make this about something else. I have this title, Fear of an Empty Page. I thought, what else could it be about? So I wrote a version about, like, a breakup song where I made a mistake and I broke up with someone, and then I was sitting down to try to write her a letter to beg her to come back, and I wrote a version of the song about that. And it was, you know, pretty good, but it just felt like, you know, this is not hitting home. So then I went back and I wrote it about the original idea. So now, and it came out much better, and I decided to record it and release it as my latest single. But now I have 2 songs that are sort of about the same topic, and they both kind of have the similar ending. Because I always believe in, no matter what the struggle, always trying to move forward. So anyway, here it is, my latest single. I check my social media, scroll through the latest news, as I create amnesia of the job I need to do. It's been like this for me all day. My nerves are off the charts. I need to find the words to say, and I don't know where to start. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate, wishing I could escape, 'cause I don't wanna face the fear of an empty page. You'd think that with my history I'd have a little trust in my own creativity. It feels like boom or bust. The problem is I'm making this about my self-esteem, when I need to be taking this into the world of dreams. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate. Just one way to escape, gotta force myself to face the fear of an empty page. I get my fingers moving, just one line, I'm suddenly produced, and I'm fine. Even much, Ava, for the tiny, and Makoa. Hey, thank you so much for the heartbeat. It's great to see you. So that's my latest single. It just came out on Friday. Now I'm tempted to play this other song because I hesitated to write that because I have another song that's really similar. Although that one is about like being paralyzed by fear and anxiety, fear of failure. The other one is about being depressed, but it's the same thing. It's stopping me from doing my creative thing, and in both instances, the solution is the same. Just do it. So now I am going to play that other song. You'll see how similar they are. It almost stopped me from writing this one because I didn't want to have two songs that were like essentially the same, but they're different because one is, like I said, about depression and the other one is about fear and anxiety and lack of self-confidence. So there's definitely a similarity, but thank you so much, Makoa. So now I'm going to do this similar song. I'm pinning your comment. I really appreciate the nice comments. Oh. So you'll see the similarity between this song and that song. I can hardly lift a hand. It's such a strain to take a breath. So much effort just to stand. All I want to do is rest. I don't even know what I'm depressed about. Maybe it would help to let my feelings out. But I don't even want to write this song. It's such a struggle and I'm not that strong. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. I don't even want to write this song. I could fall to the abyss, or I can take this as a test. If you're listening to this, you'll know I somehow pushed ahead. I want to take what's in my heart and sing it to the world. But no matter what I say, feels like I'm never heard. So I don't even want to write this song. It's such a struggle that I'm not that strong. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. I don't even want to write this song. Maybe I'll make it, just taking it line by line. I can see it taking shape, rhyme by rhyme. I think I'm really gonna write this song. It's such a struggle, but I guess I'm strong. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. But I think I'm gonna write this song. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. But I think I'm gonna write this song. I think I'm really gonna write this song. I can't believe I'm gonna write this song. Oh, thank you, RJ, for the follow. And if you're enjoying my live, and thank you, Samsung. I really appreciate your comment, which I will pin. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to share, like, and hit that follow button. And if you want to support me by tapping that little pink box at the bottom of your screen and sending some love, that would be so appreciated. I would really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Raven. Wait, what happened to that? Oh, as soon as that other comment times out, you get 1 minute. I'm going to pin your comment too, Raven. And I really appreciate the nice comments. And the more comments, the better. That actually tells the algorithm to send more people. And the shares and the likes also do that. And also the, the support through the little pink box at the bottom of your screen also does that and supports me, in general. And the live goal. And the live goal, by the way, today's the last day of the Community Fest Regionals, and I get points for every contribution to my live goal. There are certain items that count as points. There are a few of them. I picked the one that was, worth 100. There's one that's worth less, and a couple that are worth a lot more. There's one worth 15,000. But That'd be a little asking too much. But okay, now I'm going to pin Raven's comment. So anyway, oh, what did I say I was going to do next? I said I was going to do something. Have I done a love song yet? I don't think. Oh yeah, the first song I did was a love song. I have done my required. There's always, well, there's probably like a lot of songwriters. There are probably more love songs than any other kind of song. Oh, I have this new one. I don't know if it's ready to perform yet. I also wonder, should I be playing these new songs? Like I actually just started recording it too, but I have 2 other songs I'm working on recording in the meantime. It takes me a long time to do recording, and then it's like at least I got to leave a month between, releases. So it would be like the fall before I get around to releasing this song. So should I be performing a song like months before releasing it? I mean, I haven't even recorded it yet. So on the one hand, I'm excited to play it. On the other hand, it's like, wait a minute, I haven't even recorded this thing yet. I don't know if it's even really finished. Okay, so what should I play next? Keeping in mind I'm doing original songs. Every song I've done so far has been a recent song that I've released within the past. Oh no, I guess Here We Are was like a year ago. A super happy one. I could actually play a sad one that's actually happy. I don't know if you know my song Dumb and Dumber. I was thinking of playing that. That's a breakup song of regret. It's what they call an up-tempo negative, but it's like fun. I have a couple of breakup songs that are like more fun than sad. But all right, well, I was thinking of doing this one, so I guess I'll do this one. I don't know if this is super happy. Okay, you know what? I got one that's so happy that it even has happy in the title. Even though it doesn't start out like it's going to be happy. It starts out, because it's actually the sequel to another song that I wrote that was a song of regret. So this is like an apology and a thank you and a promise. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. My heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. It could be fighting on some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rope so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. My heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven, but even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. Okay, so that was happy. I hope that was happy enough. Oh, thank you. Oh, Makoa, for the community. Thank you so much. I just saw the message. I don't know if that was, it's been there for a while, but it didn't scroll. So that may have been there for a while. I hope you're still here. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you're the first contributor to my live goal for the night, and I appreciate that extra much. And oh, and the heart me also. So as a contributor to the live goal, Makoa, if you have a request, I will do my best to honor it. If you don't know, if you don't have a particular song in mind of mine, if you have a type of song, I would do my best to fulfill that request for you. Okay, so that song was an upbeat, catchy song. Another upbeat, catchy song. Catchy, okay. Upbeat and catchy. Oh, okay. Okay, this one's upbeat. This one's about as upbeat as you can possibly get. You know, this one, actually, you know, I released this, when I wrote this, it was called Not a Whole Lot. And any songwriter or music publisher will tell you that the song should be called Not a Whole Lot, probably. And, you know, when you write, this is a songwriting thing. You know, so many songs are written starting with the title. And this is a key part of songwriting, by the way. This is a really critical concept in songwriting, is that you write the whole song to support the title. Everything around the song has to be about the title. So this song was written about Not a Whole Lot. And I released it as Not a Whole Lot. But every time I sang it, this one line stuck out to me so much that I thought this should be the title of the song. I changed this. I got a new album cover. I took down the old song and I re-released it with the new title. And I actually have artists. I have made merch. I made T-shirts and stuff out of this title, which, you know, I wear this T-shirt. I'm not wearing it now, I don't think, but you can get that at my website. I should mention. But anyway, here's the song. I'm just laying low. Got no place to go, but I've got time. I don't need a car. I've got my guitar and this song of mine. Maybe I should be bored, just me and these four walls. Maybe I should have more, but I'm fine living small. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Had a bite to eat. Got two shoes on my feet and a place to go home. My body works okay. The bills will all get paid and I like this song. Maybe I could have more, but I could have a lot less. Maybe I can afford a little time with no stress. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. There are crazy days that tire me out to the bone. It's fine sometimes if the world wants to leave me alone. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Gratitude and a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So yeah, Not a Whole Lot was the original title, but now it's called Gratitude and a Heartbeat. And as I said, I created T-shirts and posters and hoodies and stuff, which you can get on my website, SethHilaryJackson.com, with that line, Gratitude and a Heartbeat. What more does anyone need? Thank you so much. And I've done that with several songs. That was the first one I did it with. And I feel like that line, it just had to be its own thing, because I feel like that's the closest I'll ever come to the meaning of life. Jasmine, thank you so much. I hope that's a person that you like, that I remind you of. Yeah, I'm going live usually 3 times a week for about an hour or so to do these original songs for you. And I hope you can also go back to doing guitar. And tomorrow night, by the way, I am going to be performing. I was chosen as a finalist for the Talenters Got Talent show, which is tomorrow night from 6 to 9 p.m. I get to do one song. I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll support me during that time. And, thank you, Jasmine. And this is only on the platform whose name sounds like a clock. So if you can join me tomorrow night, it'll be from 6 to 9. It's a multi-guest event. I get to do one song. And if you can support me tomorrow by tapping that little pink box at the bottom of your screen during my performance tomorrow, that would be totally awesome. Of course, we can do that now. That's also totally awesome. Anytime you can do that is totally awesome. So now I've done 2 up-tempo, hopefully catchy songs in a row. All right, well, now we mentioned how sad songs can actually, thank you so much, Jasmine. I really appreciate you for saying that. And I feel like I'm doing this song too often, but people like it, so that's okay. I'm glad you're here. I really am. So let me know if I'm playing this song too many times. But people like always. I get a lot of requests for it. I usually save it till somebody says you look like Jim Carrey. That's usually when I break this song out. But since somebody said do something happy and upbeat, and I'm like I can do something sad and upbeat, which is. So this is kind of a sad song. Okay, Jazz. This is to prove that a sad song can actually be happy. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. And I fell for her and blew it real fast, then messed it up worse. I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. And now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I used logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. So you know what? Jazz. Don't let some boy's opinion stop you. You know, people used to laugh at me when I actually, the same thing happened to me when I was a kid. It was my brother and sister. They laughed at me and I stopped playing. And then they laughed at me when I was singing and I stopped singing. And then I decided, you know, I'm just going to do it. So, well, you could be a doctor and save lives and also play guitar, you know? Guitar can be like a hobby. Well, don't let him ruin your life. You know, do what you're gonna do. Doesn't matter what he said. He's just one kid, you know? His loss, right? Oh, I just hit the wrong button. No. Well, don't let that stop you, seriously. Then you're letting him win. No, but that's not even, you know, just do your thing. Don't worry about him. Okay, you know what? I haven't done this in a while. You know, most songwriters I know, are ashamed of their first songs. You know, they wrote their first songs like they don't know what they're doing when they wrote their first song, and it's terrible. And, you know, a lot of times it takes a long time to learn how to write a song. Actually, my first song, I'm proud enough of my first song. I wrote this 50 years ago. I found a recording of it 50 years later, and I decided to release it as a single. And I put this out last June. And this is the very first song. I wrote this in, believe it or not, in 1983. I was actually an MBA student. I was in business school. I was in full-time an MBA student at the Wharton School, which you may have heard of. Hey, legendary boy, how are you? And, well, I had wanted to write songs for years, and I didn't think I knew how. I had this older brother who was the musician in the family, you know, and he was the one that first discouraged me from playing guitar, but then eventually he ended up teaching me some chords and helped me pick out a guitar. And then, you know, he'd been writing songs, and I was so jealous, and he'd written another song, and I talked to him on the phone. I said, I wish I could write songs. He said, well, write one then. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to write one. I didn't think I knew how, but once I decided to write one, it came out really quickly. And, it was my last semester of business school where every conversation was like, how's your job search? So I'm like, I guess that's what this song is going to be about. Packed my bags and I went off to school. It cost a lot of money, but I am no fool, because everybody knows that you need an education to find a good career and wealth accumulation. Now I'm graduating and I'm looking for work. Nobody wants to hire me, I feel like a jerk. I'm looking and I'm searching, all I get is bad news. I'll tell you what it is, I got the job search blues. I show up for the interview, I walk up to the desk. I give my name, receptionist types it in and says, the boss will be here shortly, make yourself at home. Relax and have a seat while I call him on the phone. Instead I'm getting nervous, the tension it's a mountain. My palms are getting sweaty, my pulse rate it's a counting. I'm looking for rewards, but I'm paying my dues. I'm headed for another round of job search blues. A man comes down the hall, he shakes my hand. I hope he likes my grip, I hope he likes the way I stand. We go up to his office, I sit down in a chair, answer a few questions, then he gives me a stare. He says, I'm sorry, but you're not the one we're looking for. It's been nice meeting you, let me show you to the door. I don't know what went wrong, I'm still looking for clues. There's just no escaping from the job search blues. The man comes down the hall. Wait, did I do this verse already? A man comes down the hall, he shakes my hand. I hope he likes my grip, I hope he likes the way I stand. We go up to his office, I sit down in a chair, answer a few questions, then he gives me a stare. He says, I'm sorry, but you're not the one we're looking for. It's been nice meeting you, let me show you to the door. I don't know what went wrong, I'm still looking for clues. There's just no escaping from the job search blues. I get back home and there's a letter from me. The envelope said that it's from the company I spoke to last week, and I thought I had a chance, so I opened it up. It said, Dear applicant, we enjoyed meeting you. Thanks for taking the time to come here and see us. We think that you're fine. It's just that, well, you see, there's a lot of competition, and we've hired someone else to fill the position. I fold the letter up, I add it to the pile with all the other dings I've been saving all the while. I think about my friends who were making 50 grand, and I'm a sitting here without an offer in hand. I guess I should be busy looking through recruiting sites to find some more positions to which I can apply. But something deep inside me says I won't be amused. I expect another dose of the job search blues. Thank you so much, Jasmine. I wish I could pin your comments, but I can't do it from here. I mean, Jazz, I'm sorry. And thank you, Lacey, for the shares. Thank you so much. Everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button or the follow button, whichever it's called, on whatever platform you're on. And also to share. And if you can support me by tapping that pink box at the bottom of your screen, that would be totally awesome. So you know what? Now I'm gonna do a serious song. So this is for those times. I don't know if anybody else has ever struggled with being depressed or just felt hopeless and like all is lost and there's just no way out. So I wrote this song for times like this. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for. And the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities. In the sunshine, darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where we work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again, an unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, Jasmine. I was hoping you would like that because of what you said a few minutes ago. And James, how are you? Uh-oh, now it's I got 3 minutes to solve this puzzle by dragging the piece into place or it's going to kick me off. Uh-oh, unable to verify. Please try again. You know, they make you be really precise with this. Ah, verification complete. Thank God. They're going to kick me off. They didn't know I was a real person. I had to prove I was a person. By the way, all these songs are available on my website, SethHilaryJackson.com. And not all of them. Most of them are. I haven't recorded all of them yet. Some of them I may never record, but SethHilaryJackson.com. And there's a link in my profile if you can't. You know, the easiest way, just click on that link. That'll take you to my website. I have a Discord you can join. It takes you to all my other links, my streaming platforms, everything. So click that link, go to my website. You can get my songs downloaded. You can get my merch. You can sign up for my Seth Heads newsletter, etc. So please do that. Thank you, Jazz. Oh, we got 16,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 20,000. It's been a while since we got to 20,000 likes. Let's get there. Let's get there. And please feel free to support my live goal. I would really appreciate anybody that's on the platform starting with the letter T, the vertical one. I don't want to say names because I don't know, algorithms are spying on me and they will penalize me for mentioning other platforms. So, but I am streaming in more than one place. That's a secret. Don't tell the algorithm. I wonder if the algorithm is looking for the word algorithm. Do I get penalized for mentioning the word algorithm? So, oh wow, I've been live for an hour already. So, I usually do songs for about an hour. I have chronic fatigue, for those of you who don't know. I have long COVID. So I used to perform. I haven't performed live. I've done it once since COVID, but now I just have a hard time getting out and staying out, and I'm also afraid of getting reinfected because I have long COVID. But I have to lie down every couple of hours, so it's really hard for me to just go out. So I'm so glad I found live streaming, on the internet. Because I know it's not the same as being in front of an audience and you can hear them, and and when you do a song, if they like it, you can really tell by the way they react. Oh. I don't know if that should affect performance, but it might. I don't know. I don't know what that's like. I know some people who are like that. One of my good friends has a son who's high-functioning autistic. So maybe I can do one more song. I don't want to do too many songs because even if I'm not like overly fatigued, I know some of you have heard this before, but I will repeat it because not everybody's heard it. But there's something called post-exertional malaise, and for those of us with chronic fatigue, if our mind, even in mental exertion, so far mental exertion, I don't know, maybe that is affecting me. It doesn't seem to affect me as much as physical exertion. But if you exceed the threshold, like you get what they call a crash, and I don't want to crash. Nobody wants to crash. Oh, I see. You must love the 4th of July, right? So I'm going to do this song. This is also a song that I wrote this one all the way back in 1990. Until I discovered, there are two songs now that I discovered or rediscovered. I played one of them earlier that go further back than this one. But until then, this is like the earliest song of mine that I still perform. And this one, actually, I love to play this one out live because it usually really gets I can't tell you how good the reaction is that this song usually gets when I play it live, and I've been invited. People will come up to me and say, "Oh, you want to perform at my showcase? I would love that." And I used to go out and I have CDs I would sell at the shows, and people would buy CDs from this song. But anyway, oh wait, I gotta take the capo off. Oh, otherwise it'll be in the wrong key. Try to picture her. Her hair like a veil of gold. There aren't any words. Her face like a tale untold. There's a hunger we share, and she gives me a stare with eyes that could melt the cold. I can see paradise, but her flame turned to ice. She locks up her soul. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, a vision in the night. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you are the morning light. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I've got you in my sight, but I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Try to picture her. Her heart wears a coat of steel. Woman of the world, a mask that can seem so real. I can see in her eyes, underneath her disguise, the fear of a lonely child, afraid of a part deep down in her heart that wants to run wild. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you're crying deep inside. Gabrielle, 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 together we can fly, but I cannot find you, cannot find you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. Many years ago, they taught you to be oh so strong. You built a wall of stone and you fought your pain alone too long. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, why don't you take my hand? Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I'm the one who understands. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, your wish is my command, but you won't receive me, won't believe me, won't deceive me, and I can't stand back no more. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, oh, echoes from the dark. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, still tearing you apart. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, it's not too late to start, but I cannot bend you, cannot bend you, can't defend you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot find you, cannot find you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Well, thank you, Sarah, for liking the live, and thank you, Jazz. Thank you so much. I wish I could pin those comments, but I can't do it because I'm streaming through this app called Streamlabs, and I'm not directly on the platform. So I can't do that. But thank you so much. For those of you just joining, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. I have been sharing original songs with you. Oh, thank you for the dolphin and the finger heart. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you, because it's emojis. I don't know what, I won't even try, but thank you so much. I really appreciate the love. Anybody else who wants to support me, please feel free. I would really appreciate it so much. Okay, so that might have been my last song for the night. I really am so glad all of you who are here are here. I like making sentences like that. That's a weird sentence, which is why I like it. I'm glad those of you who are here are here. I don't know, is that a weird sentence or not? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Thank you so much. And again, tomorrow night, I'm a finalist in the Talenters Got Talent show, which I don't know if I can call it contest or not. I think it's a contest, and I get points if you tap that pink little box at the bottom of your screen and send love. I get points. So it's between 6 and 9 tomorrow, and it's only on the platform whose name sounds like a clock. Seth Hilary Jackson, if you have an account on that platform, and it's going to be a multi-guest event with many creators, many really talented creators. So I'm honored to be among them, and I hope you'll be there between 6 and 9. They won't tell me in advance what time I get to do my song, so I hope you'll. Yeah, it's America's Got Talent, but this is Talenters Got Talent because it's part of the Talenture agency, and Talenture is spelled like the word talent with U-R-E at the end. Talenture. Talenture, and that's my agency. So I hope you'll be there tomorrow night, and otherwise I normally stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 o'clock New York time, and I usually try to go an hour and do original songs for an hour. And then usually I will hang around for a little longer and chat if there's anything to chat about. And if there's nothing to chat about, I make stuff up to chat about. I was posting my life story in my videos. And I was that's what got me on the platform. Somebody, and I actually took this music marketing class, and somebody observed that I like telling stories. And you should be on, the streaming platform, the video platforms. I like videos. I was on like Twitter because I have ADHD. I mean, literally. And it was 120 characters at first, and then they raised it to 240. It's like, that's perfect for me. I don't have to read long, articles, and I don't have to write long articles. I can just write one sentence or read two sentences, and then that's the whole thing. That was the perfect platform for me. And then I make videos. But yeah, I like to tell stories. I'm not sure I understand that comment, but okay. So I started telling my life story. And then recently, I was going to tell my whole music business career story. And I got as far in my life story where I started writing songs. And then I'm like, first of all, I don't know if I really want to share my entire life on my profile. I mean, I already shared a lot. And, and I'd be telling a lot about my failures, which, can be instructive. And, I'm really ashamed of some of my failures. And there's certain things that I've done. I made such stupid mistakes. I could have had hit songs, but, I could be on the radio. I'd have my songs on the radio by now if I wasn't so dumb and I didn't, not just dumb, I get anxiety. Anxiety really got in the way, and fear of rejection really got in the way. So I was going to tell all those stories, and I'm like, but you know what? People who are following me from my stories, I like people following me from my stories, but I'm really on here because I want to share my music. So then I came across this creator who was talking about, artists on these platforms. They said, if you're an influencer or a creator, you want to get people to know you as a person, but musicians is different. Of course, it's good if they know you as a person, but you want them to know you for your music first and foremost, because that's true. Like, if of all the musicians, all the music I listened to, I didn't know anything about them as a person. When I became a fan, I knew their music. And then after I knew their music, then I started wanting to learn more about them as a person. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. I should be mostly sharing my music online. So recently I've been sharing my music more than my stories. I've been my eyes are red. Or maybe it's just the filter. Now I got to look at I can't even see. My eyes are blurry now. But yeah, I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to do any more songs because I don't want to get the post-exertional malaise. But I'm just hanging around, chatting. It's really hard to end the live. This is always so much fun to be here, sharing my music and just being with you all. And hopefully, I'm spreading good vibes and entertaining. And my stories are fun. And hopefully, well, I guess if they're not, you would leave. So if you're here, I guess you're having fun. And so we're all having fun and we're hanging out. So it's always hard to end the live. But yeah, I'm going to end it pretty soon. So I really was expecting that. And then I started thinking, okay, so I got to this point in my story. What's next? And then I was going to share this story, like all the mistakes I made. And I remember I just was starting to learn the music business. I was working at this corporate marketing job that I was so depressed. I hated it. And I was so depressed. I just couldn't do the job. And, thinking back, I was like, I was so depressed that there was some really, one really obvious thing. It's like the job seemed impossible to me back then. When it was really, all I had to do is make a few phone calls to the right people. And that probably would have, I don't know, maybe those phone calls wouldn't have worked out and then the job would have still been impossible. But there's some really obvious phone calls I didn't make. And, but anyway, I was so depressed at that job and I was writing these songs and the songs started meaning more to me than the job. and I wanted to learn the music business. And I went to this. I found out there was this event, this ASCAP. I don't know if you know what ASCAP is, but it's a music industry thing. And so this was the first music industry event I went to. And, I was a beginning songwriter, but I was trying so hard to impress people with how great I was. And then I came across, they were all looking, not them all, but some people were looking like, who is this guy? So I was going to tell that story in a video, and I'm like, well, I told it now, so I don't have to tell it in a video. But then I'm like, do I really want to share that story in a video? I don't know. And then, like, what story should I share next? So I started souring on the story videos thing. I still may tell some story video. I still may make some story videos, but I don't know. It's more fun to share my music. Oh, thank you so much. Were you here? Oh yeah, you were here. I'm so glad you liked that song. Yeah, I haven't been doing that one so much. I did a lot when I played out live. I usually end my set with it. And like I said, that song, sometimes would bring the house down. But, there's some other songs I did. There's another one I don't do this much anymore. I started doing this, I was living in California for many years, and then I came back to New Jersey. I wrote the song literally in the car on the way back to New Jersey. And that started becoming a crowd favorite. And I haven't done that one that much lately. I should probably do that one more too. But that one's called There Is No California. I literally wrote it in the car while I was driving. When I left the California state line, when I crossed over the California state line after living there almost 30 years, it's like, oh my God, 30 years earlier, I had driven from the East Coast to California. And I remember seeing the Welcome to California sign. And then almost 30 years later, you're leaving California or welcome to Nevada. And I'm like, oh my God, I was there almost 30 years and it's almost like it never happened. So that gave me the idea for the song. I literally wrote it in my head as I was driving, and I had to keep repeating it in my head again and again and again to make sure I didn't forget it, until I had a chance to pull over and write it down. So, next time, remind me. And if I haven't done it yet in that show, I'll do it for you. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Oh, I want to check one thing. I am going to, should I check it? I checked it once before. I don't know if I really need to check it again. I'm not going to check it. It's too much trouble at the moment. So, Lacey, thank you again for all the shares. I really appreciate you so much. Oh, we made it to 16K. Oh, I was hoping to get to 20K likes. We were really on a roll there for a while with the likes, but it's kind of slowed down. I don't think we can make it to 20,000. But 15,000 is pretty good. 16,000 is pretty good. So again, if you're enjoying my live, if you have enjoyed my live, don't forget to hit the follow button. Don't forget to visit my website. Click the link in my bio. It will either say, depending on where you are, it'll say website or it'll say Linktree. And that link will take you to my website and all my other links, my Discord, all my streaming platforms. And I hope you will do that. And again, I do this tomorrow night from 6 to 9 is the Talentures Got Talent show only on TikTok. See, now I'm ending the live so I can say the name of the platform. That's only on TikTok. It's with the Talent Your TikTok Live agency. And I'm going to get to do one song. So I hope you'll join. It's from 6 to 9. There'll be a lot of really talented creators there. So, and I hope you'll support me during my live, during my performance. And other than that, I'm here usually on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to usually 10 or so, New York time. And I hope to